Hey everybody, welcome back to Knights of Azure by the Gamindustrials. We trying to remember what I did last time because it's been a while since we recorded last time. Oh yes, we were searching for more clues on the evil instruments and such. And looks like Chris came by for a visit. I mean, she has been popping in a couple of times when we found those musical sheets. So without her mask on and everything, I guess she's here to have a little chat with us and such. Which will lead us to our next mission we're pretty much going to have coming into in a little bit here. Might as well get this out of the way. Place your bets, people. Place your bets that BSO finds another error here. First bit's going as $100. $100 if BSO finds an error in this video.
I better get a part in that.
It's not waiting for that to happen. So pretty much so since you're pretty excited about Celtics, anything in particular about it you're looking forward to?
Pretty much the whole entire game, because I didn't really look up too much of Odyssey.
Be right back, guys.
Okay. Pretty much the only thing, well, I've only seen from so far as Mario's special hats apparently can, well, he become anything he wishes with a flick of the hat. I ain't seen it.
Oh, speaking of him, I found the reason why they named it Mario Odyssey.
Why is that?
You know that airship that Mario was riding on that you saw in the trailer?
I think I remember, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Odyssey.
Oh. Well,
yeah.
That solves that. Okay.
Yeah, because at first I thought they named it after the poem. It's about a poem that's based off of a guy who goes on an epic adventure.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he is going on a adventure pretty much around the world, so
yeah,
that would make sense too. But okay.
Yeah.
Even after that, huh. I never thought about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, pretty much what I've seen so I was pretty much Mario going around the world, using the hat to become, well, anything the hat makes contact with.
Yeah.
Apparently Bowser's in a new white suit and top hat.
All I need is he need to bring out his freaking Pimple from the 3D.
Good lord.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's all he needs.
Yeah, no, he's doing this all again just so he can yeah, once again, even though he thought that dream came true, it's Super Paper Mario.
Yeah, he didn't even know he was captured.
Yeah, then about 10 years later, or 10, I believe Super Paper Mario came out in 2007 or 8.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So 10 years later, he's gonna have the chance to do it again, but for real this time.
Yeah.
Good lord.
He tried to marry her in a super show.
Good eve. I'm sure that didn't happen either.
Nope, but the mother saved her.
What would they expect? The Super Mario Bros. Never lose. May lose the battle, but we'll never lose.
I do like dangerous.
Good grief. Okay, so now we're starting the Opera House tutorial this time. And this time the enemies have changed. They are much more difficult to fight this time. So be sure to have that particular mark on them. I'll go remember what it was next time I actually speak on when we record here, but make sure to have the one that goes to raises their level to 15. And about this level, at least are Arnice, which is level 10 right now. But yeah, these enemies are going to be much harder to fight from 13 to 15 at the most. So bring your rank and even give it a meeting guy and make sure to keep your disturbance alive throughout this fight. Or throughout this run. And it should be fine, pretty much. Though you will have to find the door here again if you want to get back to the hotel again. I would recommend it just to be safe in case you're struggling through the area. Take the door, then return to the hotel. Then take it again, or when you come back and you can start there at least, and not from the beginning, to save you some time from all the trouble with the enemies you're fighting. Yeah, since we're recording Knights of Azure, yes, I too have been playing Knights of Azure too. Yup. And to exclude no spoilers around, because I won't spoil anybody. Yes, I'll say right now, this game is I'm enjoying this a lot more, in all honesty. This first Knights of Azure is still very good, but I'm enjoying the second one a lot more, to be honest. At the moment right now. I'm up to like at least checking 3, but yeah.
I could have said about he was in a lot better than the first game.
He usually will be sometimes.
Yeah.
But still enjoy the original class of the first game.
I went up to chapter 5.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm figuring I think I've pretty much killed enough enemies here to convert the gate to go away and progress onward. Which can be a pain to find 3 different types of phase here. There's one that'll heal, one that'll use fire attacks against you, and one special, well, when you create Servant on your side, it only has 1 HP, but the thing is it can never die. It will never die, it'll always be by your side no matter what. There's just a downside when you have it out. The damage you do will be cut in half. So you only do half the damage you do normally too, so it can be good, but it can also be hard to kill enemies with less damage.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah, we were talking about what we want to see in Odyssey.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the transformations. Mario goes through to Bowser's fancy white suit, Sumerian Peach again.
And Christophorus will be from 3D World. It would have matched.
I guess somebody may bring it back.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, yeah, because like I said, I didn't look much.
All I'll say is, I guess we'll just see when it comes out, and we'll find out from there.
Then it might turn into BRB. BRB.
Okay. Well, the BRB. Wait for it, folks. I'm sure I'll be next up. But right now we're just trying to kill more enemies at the moment. Pretty much about it. Just to get to the door over here and activate it, then pretty much carry on doing this again. Oh. I don't know why it did that, don't ask.
Yeah, Liza?
Yes.
Why'd you do that?
Gosh damn it. By the way, I was wondering, has anyone ever got you to do like a Yes Man challenge of Binding of Isaac?
No.
Okay, so you never got challenged to do that. Okay, gotcha. Just wondering. I mean, I was wondering why I brought that up, because I did it for my channel because I was challenged to do that. It was honestly a pain. So right now we can progress onward to destroy this chest. And no kidding, it literally can only take 1 damage of help every time. You can take other hits. You got 27 there. You can at least do a little more damage. You do a little more damage to it, but it's a real pain in the ass to kill. So just get your servants first going and Arnice attacks as much as you can. Just to kill this thing. You'll get some nice stuff out of this for your reward when you kill it, but it does take it takes a few minutes to kill though. Like 2 or 3 minutes at least. It probably maybe at least 2 minutes. I mean, my time's not that accurate, but that's my guess.
I was about to say, what exactly are you fighting? Is it something sparks and everything product? Yeah, I should see what you're fighting.
No. It's just a small treasure chest for fighting. It's very rare to have enemies like this. You'll only see this like maybe 2 or 3 times the entire game. And they're getting launched in the air a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot these guys pop out after you defeat them. I do the damn chest. Just angrier, in all honesty. Like, I forgot if I have Mentor towards the end or if it's I passed up earlier. Sure, at the moment. Because I just ignored it. No, I guess I just ignored it for now. Okay. Never mind. Oh. How's Cuphead been going for you so far lately? And welcome back.
It's going fine. Finally got an Inqua Isle 3.
Oh wow.
Okay, the way because my Discord keep lagging, it sounds like it's the Island.
Oh.
Inkwell Isle.
Inkwell Isle, okay. So, how many isles are there exactly? If you have an idea.
I believe it's only 3 in the last world.
Oh, okay, so you're at least over halfway done then. Good deal.
I almost have to finish this before coming right back again.
Okay. We're waiting for you. While I'm waiting for Celtics to get back, I guess you saw TLC last Sunday.
Yes, I did.
Out of all the matches you saw, what was probably your favorite one of the bunch? Or you got more than one?
I honestly do not know.
Probably the only good ones I think that were really good was surprising match of AJ versus the Demon Battle. And Shield versus this team pretty much in the TLC match. Going for freaking long strong and choke center to get Titantron, or not Titantron, but the front of it pretty much. That's the announce table to the power chairs that were hanging from above all landed on Braun, but somehow still getting up, it gets tossed into a trash compactor, or to a dumpster at least. I mean, poor Braun this year got smashed from a fire from an ambulance truck into a dumpster. Just Continue just to win him around. And then freaking, at the end of the very next night, they had a SmackDown, attack King made a Raw and attacked everybody in the arena. Well, more like the superstars and divas mainly. Oh, yeah. Or intern out of the blue just got assaulted too. Feel bad for the guy. Just do his job. It's not like a superstar is someone to fight. Ugh, good lord. So bad for the guy. Oh, yeah, I was actually going to wait for my servants to recover, but I thought, hey, I'm just going in. Because if you're actually going in, they'll actually be fully recovered. Because it's time for our next boss fight. Or, well, probably this is the final new boss fight we're having. And he's back too. So now I guess of course Arnice will be part of this too.
Arnice, お前には命がけでヒロインを演じてもらうぞ。それが生きながら焼かれた我が師クリストフと劇団員たちへのせめてもの花向けだ。
I'm back.
指揮棒集え魔楽器たちよ。
Yep, it's time again. Yeah. Time to fight Christophorus now. Timing.
What time is now?
1730, 1731, 32, 33.
Alright, at 36 now. Alright.
Okay. So, for this fight, your main focus is Christophorus. Ignore the counts. Do not bother with him at all, because if you try killing him, he will just come back to life immediately. So your main focus is to attack her and finish her off with the best you can. She is quite challenging to fight. She'll use her instruments and even, fast, especially to take you down with. She brings out her big tuba to fire her purple laser there. You want to stay distant from it. Oh, I guess Night Form would be good to use against the boss here. The Count doesn't have a lot of health here, so that's why he died so fast.
Oh, we had a boss?
Yeah, that's what I've been talking about.
Oh. Now, on BRB, when the boss.
Got a little half health off her, so I could start her, but now she's pretty much locked up our servants for a little bit, so we're gonna have to be a little more cautious now.
Yes.
Just get away from that, you'll be fine. But while playing that, you have to also watch out for the Count's his special move too. That can knock you down to about 4 health left on your health bar there. So you do have a couple of things you need to be careful around. But if you stay cautious, if you avoid his special attack and focus on Chris's attacks, you'll do just fine. And I think that move pretty much will stun you, so you want to be careful there. Turner will most of these moves will do when she does it to you. Right now I'm just trying to gather what to do Nightmare for her one more time to wipe her out. shit. Oh boy. Out of the way. There you go. Don't want to be in that mess. Have you been in bed? Yeah, it does call stun. Okay. Thanks for testing that, Chris, I guess. Actually, I may not use Nightmare Forest at the time. I'll probably use it at least twice during this. I guess not, because she is about out. Dang it, could be wrong, who knows. We are getting close, just a little bit more. And watch out for the laser. Yeah, she's firing her laser.
Got all my colors.
Pretty much, yes. Yeah, sure, this is what Nightmare Force. A little bit of health left, but I don't care. Just finish her off. There we go. And she's down.
Dead.
With all the blue blood splattered.
Oh, she turned to a bad guy?
No, she's still good in her own way. And also get tons of blue blood out of that, about 19,000 apiece.
So, man, how about to say that's a plot twist?
No, she's technically good, really. I honestly thought she was actually bad the first time I was playing this, but...
Typo detected.
Uh-oh. Alright, where is it?
Yeah, there's that Herbux gone. Damn it. I knew she was bedded.
Let me get back to that spot.
What time stamp?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Alright.
2154.
2154. Alright, it reminds me of that day. The day everyone and everything was mercilessly.
That doesn't say everything.
Mercilessly. What? Wait, mercilessly? What the fuck?
Mercilessly.
That has to be a typo. That has to be a typo.
It's not that. It's that doesn't say everything. The day everyone and everything. There's no R.
Oh, god damn it.
Guys, come on.
Everything. How did you catch that?
Because I read these so closely.
God damn.
Punch. And down you go again.
Alright, where are we at now for reals?
Since you just said 23, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Alright. I might miss a few dollars, but I ain't checking it out.
My lip syncing is not going with the song.
Not really, no. She's trying though.
Oh, speaking of lip syncing, I hate to disappoint Rasta, but I don't like the lip sync they do in the Tower Dimension.
What about that?
You know the cutscene in Cyber Dimension of Tunia? They don't do the lip syncing no more.
Yeah, that's kind of okay, honestly.
They talk with their mouth open, like. See, I can't even do it.
It's okay.
At least they ain't talk like Methless.
Don't bring that up. That's with his mouth closed.
Yeah.
More like he doesn't even have a mouth. At least they do like Methless. Maybe Methless are quite a hell of a lot. Ever since Circuit Snuggle 6.
Oh yeah, that guy in Sonic Forces, he kinda looks like Methless. Don't know his name though.
Okay.
It's the one that got the fucking ruby on his chest, like the one you saw in Sonic Mania.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Shit, I forgot his name. God damn it. Oh, Infinite. That's the name, Infinite.
Ah. Gotcha.
That's the guy that looked like Mephilus.
Excuse me. So, we are pretty much done with that chapter for good. Everything else now that we acquired is done. Oh, 200,000 blood, damn. Forgot how much we got during that bit there. So, all there's left to do now is to go fight the final boss one last time. And I actually went ahead and fought the 6 bosses right beforehand off camera, so we don't have to do that, go through all that mess again. Thank goodness, because that was a pain in the ass to do.
Oh, yeah, that's the only you race that doing the call that day, ain't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, okay. The reason we're not finished with the Lost Mail yet, because I actually need to go back outside. I was trying to figure out if I forgot to do something. I was trying to figure out if I should just go level up or go check what that missing event was. So I went to go check that missing event, and yeah, you just have to go walk outside to finish up the Lost Melody stuff. And she's back. And she's perfectly fine again. So yeah, she's been fine. She just wanted to do that fight and such, just I guess just to get that out of her system. Oh yeah. She can't restore herself to become stronger again, but the more she does that, the more of her memories begin to fade away. So she doesn't have like amnesia to recover her memories, she's just losing them every time something like that happens. Yep, sounds good. We'll be friends. Your parents have been like that before, so it's all good.
支配人、いつもの。
何かいいことがございましたか？
Well, I know Halloween's kind of close by, but I'm sure you guys are looking forward to stuff for, you know, I'm sure there's stuff, great stuff coming up for you for maybe, I don't know, in November, December. Maybe.
Never look for Halloween since I don't do trick or treat anymore.
All I'll be doing is just giving out candy.
Yeah, have fun.
Oh, I forgot, we'll be recording that. The day of recording is we'll know about our schedule and all. We'll probably be recording on the day of Halloween. But I'm sure they'll be coming, trick or treats will be coming early, so we'll still have time to, we'll still be able to get the records, that's what we usually do, so it's all fine.
Oh, good, because on Monday I'll be busy going to the movies anyway.
Well, yeah, I'll explain the schedule when we
yeah,
finish the session here. But yeah, it also mentioned, since we finished those 2 missions now, Hall of Infinite Darkness is open, but I do not show that off at all. Because I need to have at least my servants level 15 at max, and it's quite difficult. It's a difficult place, especially if you're trying to get whatever's left to 100% of the items and such you need to collect. So, trying to offer the last bit of blood to Jorth once and for all. This will be the final time we'll be doing this.
sweet.
Because we needed 500,000 blood in order to do this. We definitely have more than enough. So now we have Ruler of Night, the last skill we need, which will help us master the Night Lord's form. which will help us keep it. We'll be able to use it longer now, and definitely recommend using it. They said using an Iron Knight for the first thing you fight, Luger, is best. But I think using the Night Lord during that part will be much better when you fight her a second time. I'll explain that bit when we get to the finale next time. Because the next part will be the finale of Knights of Azure, where we pretty much fight the boss again, but I will be showing off the true ending to it. To pretty much get the true ending for this game, you pretty much need to do those 2 missions that I pretty much showed you, where you fight Mistral and then fight Christophorus. That's pretty much all you have to do. Then you fight the final boss again, and you get a different ending this time. So, really no special requirements you gotta do. Once you beat the final boss the first time, then just do those events, beat those 2 bosses, fight the final boss again, and there you go. Pretty easy, to be honest. This just requires you level grinding up blood and levels for your servants in order to be able to fight those enemies easily. Get a little tough. Yes, everyone, I'm sure you've seen for the trailers. Arnice does appear in the second game as well.
Yeah, I know it's everyone asking, where's Arnice? Where's Arnice?
Yeah, she does appear. I mean, hell, I haven't found her yet the first time myself. And yeah, I probably will do the second game, probably in the future on Gamindustrials. Pretty much I plan to do it. Well, I want to beat the game at least once first, and I'll probably do it.
Right.
I will say though, so far, didn't find a single error yet.
Oh, it's gone, huh?
I'm sure something's gonna come up, but I'm keeping an eye on it carefully just to be sure. But I will say the graphics and everything look fantastic.
Of course.
I mean, this
Just like Peach Beach Splash graphics.
Oh yeah, this still looks good too. I still enjoyed how this game looks here too, but I thought it sort of kind of blew me away with how it looked and everything. There's a bunch more stuff you can do on there, but we'll get to that when the time comes.
Yeah, same here when it comes to Evil Within 2. Long story short, Evil Within 2 is pretty much open world.
Oh wow.
Yes, compared to the first game.
Well, that's quite nice. So, to the main of the jar is pretty much the last thing we'll be seeing. But, again, thanks for the support. Really needed to get through this whole game. Or for you, I probably would have been dead meat. Okay. So, with that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. It was kind of a long one, but, well, cutscenes for that fact. Oh, and a memory. Find out the blue. Next time, everybody, will be the finale of Knights of Azure, where we go fight the boss again. The final boss one last time, and we are going to show off the true ending to it that you get this time. So until then, later, folks.
Later.
Later.